Hey everybody, it's Birdie here. What's going on, guys? Okay, so one of the questions I get asked the most is Bruce Lee still alive? Is he hiding somewhere on a secret island? And did he fake his own death? And the question is so stupid that I had to make a video about it. Bruce Lee died in 1973, and that's that. But you know what? People don't like reality. They like supernatural stuff instead. They like the fact that, oh, it's some sort of conspiracy. He survived, he faked his own death. Reality is that he died in 1973, and whether you like it or not, that's the truth. But that's a problem with our society today. People just want supernatural stuff. They want superhero movies, they want dragons and flames and magic, and the art of making just a real movie is gone. Real movies don't get attention these days, and they don't even get budgets. Look at Way of the Dragon. Tang Lung goes to Rome to help Nura Miao with thugsters, Italian mobsters, which is a real scenario that could happen in real life. And it's a real movie with action and martial arts. And remember those scenes where Bruce and Nora just walk around in Rome, just looking at the scenes, just normal stuff you do in life. That's good enough for me. I like that. I mean, that's what I grew up with, those kind of movies. It's just a real movie with real characters. But all we want nowadays is superhero stuff, So, no, Bruce Lee is not alive. He died in 1973, and you just have to accept that and stop with the conspiracy bullshit because it's just nonsense. If Bruce was alive today, he would be very disappointed at the movie business. Look at people like Jackie Chan and Jet Li. We have them. We have great martial artists that are still alive, that are from the old generation. But you don't see them in movies anymore. They're not in great martial arts or action movies. Once in a while, yes, they are. But back in the day, this was something that happened every year. Every year you would have some great martial arts movie starring either Bruce Lee or Jackie Chan or Jet Li, all throughout the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. But all that just died out. And there's no interest there anymore. No budget is given to those filmmakers. It's all about superhero crap. And personally, I don't know if you guys agree, but I'm tired of the superhero genre. I want, real stuff. I want real martial arts movies. I want real characters. I want real good actors that really know martial arts to do the movies. Like, for example, John Wick movies. The movies are good. They're really good action movies. But Keanu Reeves is not a martial artist. He's simply not. He's a guy that's training for a few months, And like Scarlett Johansson in Ghost in the Shell, she knows nothing about martial arts. Yet she's pulling off awesome martial arts moves. And it's sold CGI. It's just CGI. So instead of having some real martial artists play the role, they got a Hollywood star. And that is a big issue. Back in Bruce Lee's days, there were no such thing as CGI. It didn't exist. And he didn't need it. It's pointless. You can pull off these types of stuff with stunts or while using some sort of trick, But that's that. You didn't need all of this CGI. And those days are simply gone. So I think if Bruce Lee was alive today, he would be very disappointed at the movie business. People like him, people like Jackie Chan and Jet Li, they are being driven out of the movie industry and being forced back to China. A lot of these guys are going back to China and making movies back there again. And even there, the industry has changed. So the movies they're making are not the type of movies they want to make, So it's really, really sad. And, if Bruce Lee was alive today, he would be 79 years old. And I bet you he would be in really great shape still. He could probably really make some great martial arts movies still at the age of 79. So, well, there you go, guys. Bruce Lee is not alive. He hasn't been alive since 1973. Very tragic, very sad. But there you go. That is the truth. If you want something supernatural, well, you can believe whatever you want to believe. But that is the truth. Goodbye.